Welcome to Campfire Fusion. My name is Ryan. Today we're gonna make a special recipe using revolutionary ingredients. We're gonna change the taste of the usual fritters by using two new ingredients. Let me introduce you to those ingredients. The first ingredient is gonna be the bacon. Yes, the pork belly. We're gonna use this to infuse some delicious flavor to our fritters today. As you all know, the bacon is very tasty, savory, smoky flavor, and this will definitely bring out a delicious taste to this recipe. Our second secret ingredient is gonna be the ginger. As simple as you see it, this powerhouse is gonna give us the aroma as well as aid in our digestion and give us a kick in the taste of the fritters. So let's go. You want to first put some water to boil, and as soon as this water reach boiling point, you're going to add your saltfish. Yes, you're going to add the saltfish to the boiling water and get it cooked. One thing you need to ensure, and that is you turn the saltfish after it cooks halfway to ensure that it is cooked through completely. After you finish cooking this saltfish, you're going to remove it from the pot. You'll then place it in some cold water to have it cool off so you can move on to the next process. And the next process is going to be quite easy. You're going to be cleaning off the skin or any scale from the saltfish if that is needed. Remove the bones as well, because children are going to be eating this and knowing a lot of households. So you want to ensure you remove all the bones, and you'll then crush the saltfish as small as you can. It don't have to be real fine, but get it small as you can, just like that. And you'll wash it twice, remove some of the salt, and that will be good enough. Now let us move to the bacon. Yes, bacon. You're gonna put your frying pan on medium heat. Here I'm using my skillet, a cast iron skillet. And as soon as the pot gets hot, you're gonna lay your bacons inside. And let them get that nice sear. Get them nice and ready for this delicious recipe. While the bacon is getting ready, we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna cut up our vegetables, our bell pepper, tomato. Get our tomato cut up, our onion. We can taste this, and don't forget our ginger. We're gonna grate our ginger and get it real fine. Cut up some thyme along with some green onions. I'm gonna place all this in a plate. So our bacon should be half cooked. We're gonna take it out the pot when it's half cooked. We're not gonna fry it completely. I want it half cooked for this recipe. So we're gonna remove it from the pot. As we remove this bacon from the pot, we're gonna move on to our next step. Cut the bacon up. Yes, we want to chop up these bacons get them into smaller pieces so this can go in our dough. To our saltfish, we're gonna add all our veggies and seasoning. Gonna just pour them all in. Get them inside. Now I didn't add any Scotch bonnet pepper because I'll be using black pepper only. But you can do that. We then now add our flour. I'm using 3 cups of flour. And guys, the recipe will be in the description, so you can go in the description, check that out. This is nothing hard. So to the bowl, we're gonna add some water. Start our mixing process. So I'm now adding 2 cups of water first. You want to take your time in adding the water so as not to get this mixture too soft. I'm now adding in some baking powder along with my black pepper. As I said, if you worry about the quantity, just check in the description for the recipe. So after I add my black pepper and my baking powder, pour in some more water, and I want you to look at how I'm mixing this mixture. I'm scraping off around the edge of the bowl and folding it in. So look at the technique. This is the technique you want to use to ensure that you incorporate all the ingredients together. Now I'm trying to get that texture that I'm looking for, that consistency. And look, you see there, it's basically falling off the spoon. Now that's what I'm looking for. Maybe you want something that runs off more, but that is what I work with when I'm making my fritters. Now if you look inside the skillet, you see where I left all that flavor from the pork belly, and to that I added some coconut oil. Now you want the oil get up to temperature at 350 degrees, then you start adding in your fritters one by one. Now you take time, lay it out, don't make it too thick. We're not deep frying, so you don't want it to be too thick, and I want these to be perfect, crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. After 5 minutes, I'm giving them a turn. We're working for that golden brown look. Yeah. And there you can see the fritters are almost done. Looking so yummy, so delicious. So after we finish 5 minutes on each side, we're gonna rest them on paper towel to have them drain. Look at the color. And then we're gonna put in our second batch. Ensuring that I scrape everything from the bowl. And the mixture smells so good. I know that these bacon fritters are going to be scrumptious and delicious. So I want every drip from out the bowl to go inside the pot. Now you can see it's nothing difficult. Look at them sizzling. And as I said in the title, I'm gonna make some coffee to go with my bacon fried fritters. So I'm using our Jamaican instant coffee along with some coffee mate there. I use the water there. It's boiling up. And our bacon fritters are all done. Now look at that. I can't wait. Let's cut into one and have a look inside. Wow, look at that. Crunchy on the outside, tender on the inside. You can see the ear pockets there, so you know this fritters is well done. May I have a taste of this. And let me express how good these fritters really, really taste. What are you waiting for? The recipe is in the description, and as you can see, it was quite easy, quite simple. Bacon, fritters, very delicious, very delicious. I must say that making this bacon fritters was fun and easy. And the bacon, ginger, those two unconventional ingredients really revive this recipe. This bacon fritters is tasting and looking so good. You see inside, you can see the bell peppers, tomato, thyme, onion, bacon. Beautiful. Beautiful and delicious. So, I challenge you. Try this dish. Just follow each steps. The recipe is in the description, step by step. And if you like food the way I do, watch this video. If you enjoy curry. So until the next time, Ryan Zeno saying, be safe.